Okay, pile one, we're going to just make this short and sweet. The channeled message I got for you was accept and make peace with favoritism. And what's get it what really stands out in your reading is this the cards are urging you to move on and focus on yourself. You got so for your self-love cards, and I'm so glad I pulled out the self-love cards for for this particular reading. Call to action: I will put myself first today, and daily affirmation: I am smart. So this reading, this pile will mostly resonate for people. Oh, this sorry, I got distracted by the Five of Cups in the reverse. Essentially, what the Five of Cups in the reverse is telling you is to okay, I know this is such a cliche way to interpret the Five of Cups, but stop crying over spilled milk. And also, these people aren't unchangeable. Basically, and I hate to sound this pessimistic, although I like to see this as being more realistic than pessimistic, but if a person or a group of people, because this could resonate for a workplace situation, this could resonate as a literal family situation where your parents are playing favorites. If a person or a group of people are prejudiced against whatever group you belong to, or if a person is a person in power, a person who has the power to change the course of your career, is determined to dislike you for whatever reason, there is no changing their minds. Okay? And I say that not to be pessimistic, but I say that because we understand how energy works, right? It's kind of this attract and the whole attract and chase dynamic with energy. When we stop chasing, we attract, and you chasing this person, trying to impress them, trying to prove that you've got potential is futile. And I hate to put it that way, but the cards are trying to empower you to shift your focus from essentially craving for this person's approval. And I know this might sound triggering, and I know this might offend some of you that I'm interpreting the cards as you wanting approval or you wanting acceptance from this person or group of people or parent or workplace. But you might just be doing this subconsciously, and I'm sorry if that offends you. What I'm seeing with the two of staffs in the reverse is this person from the very beginning never saw your potential, or they saw your potential but they wanted to suppress it because they found it threatening, which is what I see from the Queen of Swords in the reverse. This person might have seen your potential and they saw it threatening, or this person never saw your intelligence, because people have different forms of intelligence, right? Some people are emotionally intelligent, some people are spiritually intelligent, some people are, your conventional academic intelligence. Some people are intuitive. Some people are psychic. This person failed to recognize your potential, your form of intelligence. It's kind of like a love language, People have love languages, and I believe people also have intelligence languages. People have different forms of intelligence. It's not just the academic school intelligence that that our society tends to value, or I guess you could even say we overvalue that form of intelligence. And unfortunately, with the Ten of Cups in the reverse, it's draining you emotionally, and it's bringing out these old childhood wounds. And this person, I sense with the Queen of Swords, if this is somebody from outside your family, this person might be one of those people who can sniff out people's vulnerabilities, and this person sensed that you're vulnerable to this this form of rejection, this particular form of rejection, it might remind you of being rejected as a child, and they're doing this deliberately. They know what they're doing. If this is in a work situation, if this is in a family setting, I don't think this person knows what they're doing, because with the Ace of Cups in the reverse, whether this is a family situation or a work situation, I feel like you and I don't mean to sound entitled, but you are dealing with a person. You should be able to expect a level of unconditional love and or equal treatment. So equal treatment and non-discrimination in whatever situation you're dealing with is a given. It should be a given. And unconditional love should be a given. And everybody should be given an equal opportunity. But unfortunately, whoever this person is was prejudiced, they were judgmental, they didn't understand you, or they understood you very well and were threatened by what they understand about you. And that is why they're treating you the way they treat you. It's, I don't know, these cards are actually reminding me of a story of this family. They had boys and girls, and they had this one girl, and was it one girl, or did she have a stepsister? I don't know. But a friend of mine told me that this story about these parents who insured their sons but wouldn't insure their daughter. And it's because this particular daughter was in the parents' eyes was particularly ditzy, in quote unquote ditzy. And I have, again, people have different forms of intelligence. She might have been ditzy in an academic setting, but she could have been spiritually intelligent. She could have been emotionally intelligent. She might not have excelled in, I don't know, mathematics, but you never know. She might have made a great social worker. She could have been a great therapist. And unfortunately, her parents failed to see that. So her parents insured their sons, her brothers, but they didn't insure her. And when I say insurance, I'm not just talking about educational insurance, because there's insurance for school, but also they didn't buy her health insurance, which to me is wild. That is wild. Buying some of your children health insurance and not buying the other children health insurance is wild to me. But it happens. Unfortunately, we live in a world where this kind of stuff happens. And I'm sorry if that's what's happening to you. But what the cards are saying is, again, I don't want to sound pessimistic, is you cannot change the situation. This person is determined to underestimate you. This person is determined to misunderstand you. This person just cannot see it. And if they see it, they refuse to acknowledge your gifts. They refuse to put you on a platform or give you your flowers for your gifts. So yeah, and the best you can do now is move on from this and make yourself happy and love yourself. Because if, again, the energetic attraction thing, once you start loving yourself, and I'm not saying you don't love yourself, but this person, as much as perhaps you would hate to admit it, this person does get to you. This person does get to you, especially if they're a parent, if they're a parental figure in your life. The cards really are telling you to give up on expecting this person to see your value and value yourself. So I hope that helped. This wasn't a particularly happy reading, but I hope it gave you some level of closure. I hope it gave you some level of direction, baby steps. Obviously, if this is a parental figure, it's going to be really hard to kind of unlearn what they taught you about yourself, which might not even be true. But I really hope this helped. And yeah, I hope people didn't pick pile 1 though, because this is kind of sad. But anyway, I hope this helped. Thanks for watching. Bye. Okay, so pile 2. I'm getting that this particular reading is spiritual. Whatever you're going through, I don't know what you're going through, but whatever you're going through, your spirit guides and ancestors have intervened. I don't know if you get to see this or not, because not everybody gets to see karma play out. You know, not everybody gets the chance to see karma on whoever wronged them play out. But know that your spirit team is working with you. With the 3 of coins here, they are working with you. And they're okay, basically they're working with you to protect you. And I will put myself first today. I will let go of something negative today, and I am fierce. It's telling you, if you're wondering whether this person will ever get consequences or karma, they will, or they currently are. But it's telling you to move on. With the hangman, the taslim, the hangman here, the hangman is a card of surrender, of letting things go. Letting go of control of things that we have no control over. Trust that something is happening as we speak, with, especially if somebody kind of I'm getting this energy of materialism. I'm getting this energy of materialism and root chakra energy. So somebody could have made you feel unsafe. Somebody could have made you feel unsecure, not insecure. Insecure is when you feel kind of low self-esteem, but unsecure is kind of somebody kicking you out of your house, somebody threatening to remove you from your job, your primary source of income, somebody threatening to ruin your career, somebody threatening to cut your electricity, somebody kind of emotionally tormenting you or guilting you for, you know, expecting the bare necessities, something that is a basic human right and a necessity. Whatever that is, that's the energy I'm getting from the Ace of Coins. And if this person made you feel any level of fear, any sense of, oh, I'm having the rug pulled from under my feet, your spirit guides are angry AF. And that is what I'm getting from the Queen of Wands. This, your spirit guides did something to show this person, to basically guide or nudge this person, depending on how severe their actions were toward you. They could have just given this person a sign. They could have given this person a little nudge, or they could have even thrown them a tower moment. Although if they really kind of kicked you out of your home or did something equally extreme and drastic, they could have had a tower moment of their own. But the way your spirit guides warned this person to leave you alone and let you live your life, the life that you're entitled to, it was pretty obvious. And now again, what I'm getting from this King of Wands is this person may not have admitted it, but whatever it was, this will humble that person. And so yeah, so that's it. That's all I have for your situation. The cards are telling you to not take matters into your own hands. because your spirit guides are taking care of things for you. And even if things don't feel ideal right now, don't worry about it, because your spirit guides will guide you to a better direction. If you watched my What's Next in Your Career video, you might have picked pile 2, the pile where the channeled message was, you dodged a bullet and you don't even know it. Rejection is God's protection and it's happening for you, not to you. This person changed the course of your life. This wasn't supposed to happen this way. If you were meant to live in a particular house and you got kicked out, for example, that wasn't meant to happen. If you were supposed to have a comfortable middle class life and this person put you in a situation where you felt like your basic necessities and security was threatened, that wasn't meant to happen. But your spirit guides are kind of guiding you to, they're rerouting you, they're kind of detouring you back into comfort. And what I'm getting from the Hanged Man here is surrender to the experience, but take real action. Because you know how some people will kind of do these manifestation techniques without actually doing anything tangible. Your spirit guides are warning you against doing that, but have trust. Just try not. I know if you chose pile number 2, you're probably in a kind of fight or flight mindset right now. You're kind of you really your root chakra is messed up, and the load of red in your reading is also telling me that you need to focus on strengthening your root chakra. But at the same time, your spirit guides are assuring you that things will get better. Things will get better. Do what you can, but you are now being rerouted to a better direction. Okay, so I hope that helped. Don't try to deliver karma with your own hands is what I'm getting. I'm hearing don't try to take the matters into your own hands, because that will just kind of muddy the waters and mess with your own karma. Let your spirit team take care of the karma for you. Okay, so I hope that helped. Thank you for watching. Okay, pile 3, what I'm getting from your reading is either a work situation or a friend group situation. And by work situation, I do mean kind of, this can be from an office level, a team at your work level, or even an entire industry. But this might not resonate if you're just dealing with one client. If you're asking about your situation with one client or one manager, this isn't your reading. This is for a group situation. So I see some of you could have just started a new career, a new business, and you're a little weary of the quote unquote industry or the community that is attached to this new path you've taken. So for example, let's say you just got into knitting. Well, okay, not just got into knitting. Let's say you just got into the nails industry. Okay, let's say you just started a new career as a, well, not a nail tech. Well, maybe a nail tech. Let's use nails. I don't know why I feel like using nails as an example, but let's say you're a nail tech and you just started working at a nail salon, and there are 4 other nail techs that work at that salon. Or let's say you sell press-on nails online, and at the marketplace where you sell your press-on nails, there's a whole community of press-on nail sellers in your country or your state or your province, and you're kind of feeling iffy about them. I see some of you with the Son of Cups, the Knight of Cups. You're very intuitive. And with the Queen of Swords, I see you as being very perceptive. So you're very observation. You're a very observational person, and you're also intuitive. So you take in information you take hard information, hard evidence as information, but you also trust your gut. And I feel like you are feeling a little weary because you feel like, this doesn't feel like a very welcoming community. And you're worried about, let's say you started a YouTube commentary channel, and there are already several commentary YouTubers on YouTube, and you're kind of you kind of get a weird vibe about them since you started posting, and that could be why you feel kind of iffy about it. Maybe you notice people are copying your talking points. You might notice that people suddenly copy your aesthetics, but they refuse to acknowledge you. If you're wondering, am I just imagining this, or is this industry or is this community as hostile as I think it is, you're not tripping. You are not tripping. You probably already know this. With the nine of wands and the 5 of swords, you have entered, well, I wouldn't say a tiger's den, but you have entered a hostile work environment. You have entered a hostile community. You could have entered a very competitive industry. It's not friendly, but you're a friendly person because you're the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups is easygoing. Because I see you entering this industry because you genuinely love it, and you happen to be an industry where a lot of people get into whatever this is, be it, I don't know, nail art, be it ASMR, be it commentary, be it selling crochet products, whatever that is. A lot of people get into this just to make a quick buck. But you do it because you genuinely love it, and you came into this thinking, oh, I'm gonna make friends here. I'm gonna join this wonderful community. But then you enter the community and you kind of get a bad feeling about it. You kind of feel like you have to put up this warrior pose. And it says here, I am enough and I am smart. And with I am enough and I am smart, some of these people might be threatened by your intelligence. Some people might be threatened by your creativity. And so what they'll do is they'll throw little jabs here, throw little subliminals there. But the cards are telling you to just ignore it, which I know that sounds way easier said than done, but the cards really are telling you you are too smart and too intelligent, and you are above this. You don't stoop to the levels of the pettiness, because people will get petty. I know the 5 of swords isn't actually as petty as the 5 of wands, for example. This is kind of a bit of a treacherous community, a very competitive industry, hostile work environment. It's giving hostile work environment. And I don't mean to scare you, but it is what it is, and you probably already know this. You probably came into this reading already knowing that, people are acting a little weird, and they're acting weird because they're slightly they feel slightly threatened by your intelligence, or there's something about you, there's something about your loving nature, because the Knight of Cups is very charming, so you could be very charming and also intelligent. So I don't know what what field you work in, but charm and intelligence are valued in your field, or if not intelligence, creativity, and you're particularly creative, and people see that. So they're going to try to put you down. They're going to start throwing little jabs. They're going to try to mess with your head, mess with your feelings by copying you and then pretending you don't exist. And some of them might even gang up on you. And they're saying that actually keeping an easy pose, being chill, ignoring things, water off a duck's back is the way to go. Don't react. It is telling you to be alert, pay attention, be observational, but not so observational that you're hate watching people. It is strongly this spread is strongly warning you against falling into the trap of hate watching people for some reason. I don't know if you have a habit of kind of see how I lost my breath there, of paying way too much attention than people deserve, but it really is saying that minding your own business, keeping your head down. And if you find that other people are, I don't know if this is even possible if you're inquiring about a work situation, an in-person work situation where you actually have to show up at work. But if this is an online thing, let's say you run an Instagram account for crocheting or knitting, and somebody's this other account that you looked up to on Instagram or TikTok started throwing little subliminals and jabs at you. You don't need to react to that. Don't block them though, because blocking is way too obvious. I would mute these people on Instagram. Ignore it. Don't go on their page first thing in the morning and look at what they're up to. Don't look for the subliminals. Ignore them. And I feel like they're as equally perceptive as you are. And once they realize that you're not taking bait, they're going to be super embarrassed. They will be so embarrassed because there's something about your class. There's something about your classiness, the classiness at the way you're dealing with this. So people might throw jabs at you at the workplace, and you bring donuts at lunch and you kill them with kindness. They'll be quite embarrassed. They'll be embarrassed. They'll look at themselves and think, oh my God, why am I treating this person this way? My parents didn't raise me like this. I don't know why I'm getting that, but somebody's going to sit down and think, oh my God, my parents didn't raise me this way. And they're going to start trying to befriend you. Whether you want to befriend them back is up to you. I would still keep some distance, but I would be friendly, but not make these people your friends. So not to impose, not to tell you what to do, but this is what the cards are saying. I'm just relaying what the cards are saying. So there's that. I hope this helped. Best of luck with whatever you're dealing with. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope this helped. Yeah, just essentially don't stoop to their level, okay? Thank you so much for watching. Bye.